Hey guys, welcome. My name is Eric. I like to draw. We'll jump into it. I've been using Pexels recently, which is a website that gives you reference art that you can use copyright free. A lot of these are from that or from like museums that I've visited and seen planes that I liked and taken a photo. So this is one of those from Pexels. I don't remember if it had the actual aircraft name, but it's just like a passenger plane. I thought, that was a nice black and white, and I liked it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I think what I really liked about it was the sharp kind of contrast with the shadows too, that you got some really darks on the underside, and then just a little bit of highlight sort of on the nose there. But I think when I drew this, my favorite part was the windows actually. It came out really nice, I thought. I liked how the windows turned out. That first window over on the left is like an open window in the reference. There's no glass there, so you can see into the cockpit. And then there's a shadow from the propeller on the left side of the aircraft as well that I really liked. It came out pretty well. So all in all, sort of fun, sort of a good success. This was one of my favorite ones that I did of aircraft recently. Something else which I think is really interesting is you can watch something get rendered so far that it looks photorealistic, and that does end up really looking cool, but I like it as well when it's sort of unfinished and you can see the brush strokes. So I tried to capture that with some of these. Just you see the art, you see what it is clearly, but your brain fills in the rest of it. And I think that's really powerful because your brain is obviously way stronger, and if it does the work for you, even better. This one was a photo that I'd seen originally. You see that in the bottom left there of a C-17 unload. I don't know what kind of vehicle it is coming off of it, if it's like a Bradley or something, but C-17s are really just massive, and the C-5's even bigger again on top of that. But I thought this was just a good image of a really dark night sky, pretty dark aircraft, and then inside all of the red nightlight that was spilling out of it, which created a cool halo and glow around the like tracked vehicle, and the ground, the asphalt around it was really like a red glow too. Didn't quite capture what I was going for, but I think it still sort of had the essence of like that red glow and the yellow from inside the fuselage, which was really cool. So I think this only took me like an hour or so, but it was just, I sat down, I started drawing it originally, trying to draw it, and then I just decided to trace it because I really wanted it to look right. And so I traced the outline and then did the rest of it, just trying to shape in colors and get that original feel that you get when you see that photo. I went to a museum in Australia You can see that photo in the bottom there. This was a Skyhawk jet, which was used by the Royal Australian Navy, and then they eventually transferred it, I guess when they were done with it for service, they transferred it to the Royal New Zealand Air Force. And then when the Royal New Zealand Air Force was done with it again, they sent it back to Australia, and it went to a Australian Naval Aviation Museum. So this is that same jet back again with sort of that cool blue camo paint scheme. The proportions are off on this, but it was just a quick 20-minute sketch where I sat down in the museum and just drew what I saw and did a couple aircraft that day. And then later I came home and did the watercolor. And I think the watercolor really worked to bring it to life after the initial sketch, but sort of fun. And the guys who were at the museum were all retired Navy guys, and they saw me drawing, left me to it, and then when I left they enjoyed looking at the drawing because they see it all day, but you get to see a different kind of perspective when you see what is fresh from someone else's eyes. Last drawing today again was from Pexels from that reference site, and this one again I don't think had any label on it, but some kind of aircraft junkyard, probably like a World War II fighter or something. But you see here the cabin with like a machine gun pointing out the tail, and what I really liked was the sky was really bright, and you see that really yellow streak down the side right above the wing, and I liked that and I wanted to recapture that. Turned out close to how I wanted it to. I think the sky could have gone better still, but I like that yellow streak on the side. I never miss that fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel? They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Everything I was drawing today was with Procreate. It's been pretty nice, pretty easy. It's very intuitive. If you like to draw, or if you haven't tried it before, give it a shot. And it's addictive. Enjoy.